How's it going, everyone? As we head into the holidays, I want to give you guys a heads up on a great PlayStation Plus offer that it is your last chance to take advantage of it. So maybe a lot of you guys don't have a Plus subscription right now. Now would be a great time to sign up to Plus Essential, Plus Extra. I'm still not going to give Plus Premium a recommendation, but we'll talk about that. Some cool free DLC is out for a game that I've been talking up quite a bit all throughout 2022, at least since it's been out, which has only been a couple months, but we'll talk about that. And some great Square Enix game deals on physical titles if you do want physical copies of your games. We'll talk that in a little bit. Some other deals I do want to quickly make note of as well. More on that at the end of this video, but first of all, join now and save $30 on PlayStation Plus on a new 12-month membership. So this applies to PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, as well as PlayStation Plus Premium. Obviously, if you're talking about like percentage of savings, signing up for Essential would save you the most, given that it's $30 across the board. So obviously $30 off 60 is a bigger percentage than 30 off 100, let's say, if you sign up for a year of extra. You guys like my second grade level math? I think you guys do, but nonetheless, I would say at the very least, Plus Essential is pretty solid. The monthly rollouts for Plus Essential have been pretty good, all things considered. Like, I ain't gonna complain about Mass Effect Legendary Edition being a Plus Essential title. Like, I feel like that's pretty good. And, you know, Bioimmune was a decent offering as well. And then, as I've been mentioning it whenever I talk about Plus Extra has been pretty solid across the board in terms of offering quality, consistent updates every month. I mean, when you're rolling out the entirety of Kingdom Hearts as the offerings of 1 month, and that was back in November. This month, you're talking about titles like Judgment, Yakuza 6, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, Middle-earth Shadow of War. I don't think you can complain too much about Plus Extra. Now, can you say that, hey, Plus Extra still isn't on the level of Game Pass? Sure, but that doesn't mean that Plus Extra is bad. I think Game Pass is just a ridiculously good value. When you're talking about games like A Plague Tale Requiem hitting day one on Game Pass, High on Life is getting a lot of traction as well, and those are $60 games that are hitting day one on Game Pass, excuse me. Plus, you're not getting, you know, first-party titles, of course. God of War ain't gonna be there day one, and you're not getting first-party titles from, or excuse me, you're not getting new titles from third-party publishers or anything like that. I know Microsoft wanted to work out a deal for Call of Duty eventually coming to Plus, but we'll see how that goes. It's obvious that Sony doesn't have the level of investment into PlayStation Plus Extra as Microsoft has into Xbox Game Pass. I mean, you just look at Plus Extra, it's only available on PlayStation. It's not available on PC. They're keeping it on PlayStation. They're putting, you know, a little bit of investment into it, or even a moderate amount of investment, but it's not the be-all, end-all to their services. And I think, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, that's the right way to go about it from Sony's financial viewpoint on where they're taking their business, because right now the business model that Microsoft has in place and that Sony has in place are quite different, even though they are competitors to one another more so than, let's say, Nintendo is to Sony. And that's why the Activision drama is what it is. But nonetheless, back to PlayStation Plus. If you're saving $30 off Plus Extra, that would be $70 a year, and that would work out to just under $6 a month. For all the content you're getting, that is a great offer. And if you guys have any family members that are either getting a PS4 or a PS5 for Christmas, maybe they're getting back into gaming, have them sign up to Plus Extra and put them on all the great games that they may have missed over the years, you know, because for a lot of you guys that are watching our videos, a Horizon Zero Dawn being available on Plus Extra means nothing to you. A Ghost of Tsushima being available on Plus Extra means nothing to you because you bought those games on day one. But for a family member that may just be getting back into gaming, maybe they're not as hardcore of consumers that you are when it comes to video games, put them on Plus Extra, have them discover some quality titles and maybe ruin their life and getting them back into addiction with video games. I kid, of course, but nonetheless, that's a great deal, even if you just want to sign up for Plus Essential. Hell, if you're going to be getting like something like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 during the holidays, why not sign up for Plus Essential? You'll get a slew of games this month: Mass Effect, Bioimmune, DKO, and then on top of that, you're ultimately going to be getting online play as well. I mean, like, let's be real, we shouldn't have to pay to play online, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, we're going to be paying to play online for the foreseeable future. So yeah, that offer, by the way, will end tomorrow, so you want to jump on that as soon as possible. All right, moving on from that, Sonic Frontiers, a game that I assume that you guys are going to be as sick of me talking about this game as you guys are, like, sick of me talking about The Witcher 3, but Sonic Frontiers has some free DLC, the Holiday Cheer Suit, that is available free right now. Bring some holiday spirit to the Starfall Islands with the Holiday Cheer Suit. The Holiday Cheer Suit can be equipped by accessing the title menu, then selecting the extra content sub-menu, so that is available free right now. Deck out Sonic with some cool gear. On top of that, if you don't know, Sonic Frontiers does have the Monster Hunter collaboration pack. That is available free. You can check that out as well. That's been available since, like, right after launch, November 14th, so I believe the game came out on, like, November 6th or 7th, somewhere around there, and yeah, it's been available about a week after. Lastly, I do want to round out this video by taking a look at some solid PS4 and PS5 game deals from Square Enix. If you're a fan of Square Enix JRPGs, you'll want to have a look at these. First of all, Valkyrie Elysium is 50% off for $29.99. This game certainly has its issues, and in no way would I recommend you to buy this game for $30, or excuse me, for $60, but at $30, it becomes a much more compelling purchase. Look, the story in this game I found to be so bad, you don't even go into this game for the story, which is, like, very unfortunate when you think about a Valkyrie game, when you think about a Square Enix, even if it's an action RPG, a Square Enix JRPG, like, it's a bummer that the story is really one of the weaker elements of the game. The soundtrack is pretty good. The gameplay is solid. The gameplay I found to be rather enjoyable. I wouldn't say that it's the best action game I've ever played, but it has some depth to it, and I enjoyed that aspect of the game quite a bit. Visually, it's nothing to write home about. You know, it is a PS4, PS5 cross-gen title, so bear that in mind, but, you know, while it wasn't worth $60, $30 is definitely a good pickup, and I would say it's a good buy at that price point. Star Ocean: The Divine Force is at $40. Now, it is available at $42 on the PlayStation Store. What I said about this game yesterday is that there's a lot of JRPGs on the market today. You know, there's a lot of top-tier JRPGs, and Star Ocean is comfortably in the second tier in terms of quality level of JRPGs. It's a good game. It's for sure a good game. I think the action-based combat system, that's really enjoyable. Some of the traversal elements, I think, are really well done. I think at $60, maybe that's a little pricey. $40 becomes a little bit more palatable. I think, like, $30 would be the sweet spot for this game. But if you're a big JRPG fan, if you've exhausted playing the other JRPGs in your library already, not a bad pickup at all, you know. It has a pretty interesting story. Again, visually, it's not blow away, but this isn't like a super big budget title. Star Ocean was never that. And guess what? Divine Force is considerably better than Integrity and Faithlessness, so we'll take what we can get as far as that's concerned. Lastly, I do want to give a shout to Tactics Ogre Reborn, which is 30% off for $35. So that initial $50 price point for Tactics Ogre Reborn was kind of high, given that this is an upgraded release of a PSP title, but bear in mind that Crisis Core just came out. That was $50 as well, and, you know, most people didn't have, you know, complaints with that. However, I would say that Crisis Core is a bit bigger of a game than Tactics Ogre. Nonetheless, Tactics Ogre is a game that has a considerable amount of depth to it. A lot of people really enjoy that tactics-based gameplay style, so if you're into that, for $35, I think this is a pretty good deal. Lengthy game as well, so check it out. I mean, it just came out a little while ago, so it's seeing any kind of discount I think is nice, and for $35, I think it's a pretty decent pickup. But that is going to do it for me. Again, last chance to sign up for PlayStation Plus with that discount. Definitely take advantage of that. Sonic Frontiers has some free DLC. Valkyrie Elysium, Star Ocean: The Divine Force, and Tactics Ogre Reborn. Some good deals on that. Links to everything, as always, in the description box below. That is going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.